So, we're to public comment. Tammy?
And I am not beating a dead horse on this, but you
Oh,
guys,
yes,
when
you
you
are.
Probably. I was really concerned when the audits that I didn't have the paperwork. And so I came over and I got the paperwork. And I went home and I read the paperwork.
You
And
read 45 pages of one bid.
Well, that's
Close.
my question. A couple of them. First of all, does anybody understand what CGFM stands for? Certified Government Financial Manager.
It has to do
CFF,
with it has to do with our grants, yes.
Certified Financial Forensics.
Mhm.
CITP, Certified Information Technology Professional. OPEB,
Well, those are just personnel that are working for the company that's doing the audit.
other post-employment benefits. All of those things play a role when you're reading these contracts.
Yes.
The one that contracted, you had 3. And so that's why I was, anytime if I go to get a car bid and I would have had this big of a discrepancy, I would have had to go through the contracts again. You had one that bid it at $3,200, one that bid it at $18,875, and the other one that bid it at $10,000. And I was under the understanding that they were all the same thing.
The one that we contracted with, that we accepted the bid from, which is Willfully, they've got 4 or 5 offices. The main one, I think, right now is in Bozeman. And the bid that they put in was just a short proposal, but they are going to do a complete audit.
Oh, I understand that.
And it will include all of our grant funds and everything that has to go on.
The reason I bring this up, Whitfly, the one that you went with,
Willfully,
Whitfly, however you say it, Billings, Bozeman, and they are a national chain, like H&R Block. Their bid was for 30 hours, as it stands. That's what was in the contract.
but it is also, they can also adjust that.
But the thing is when it's not contracted out, afterwards, they can add any charges they want to add, because it is not in the contract. And if you divide that out of the 30 hours, it winds up being $106 an hour. Tripp and Associates at $18,875 was for 250 hours. Deming and Downey Associates was $10,000 for 100 hours. Now I will give you a little deal that I just learned recently. Deming and Downing is the same as they are the big 3, is what they call them in Montana.
Yeah, along with Strom and Associates.
Strom and Olson. And I located this on the website, on the Google, and you might want to take a look at what it costs people to have audits.
So
Those are counties, you go down and you can check the other ones. But I guess I have a problem when we have an attorney and we could have her look through these contracts. When I get
They're
one,
not contracts though,
well, they're kind of
they're proposed,
proposals,
yes.
but you notice stuff that they don't necessarily notice. Like the one, you really had to look at it, the fee was locked in. If they went over 250 hours, they wasn't charging you any more.
What if they went under 250 hours?
They would have,
Still charge
Just
us.
charge
a full bid.
they were gonna charge a full bid on that. But if you haven't talked to people on how long it takes for an audit,
Well, I did talk to Sharon Tripp, and I did talk to Tom Denny, and he kind of gave me an estimate on how long it would take, and both Denny and Tripp said that it would be 3 days.
And generally, that's more than one person.
Right. And as with all audits, they will not come to our office and do it because they'll charge extra for that, which we have written into the budget. If they have to come here and look at things, then we've got that written in.
Every one of
Everything
these
is-
said travel.
Everything is emailed to those audit
Okay.
companies. Nobody does personal audits anymore for some reason, I'm not sure why.
You know, it may work out great, but I've got some concerns.
I take it we went with the 3,000.